Hiya, hiya, this is Chef Chacha Dave. I have to say that I have this constant urge to yodel. I feel like I just got back from the Alps. It's a cute little hat though, right? Shorter brim, not so many shadows. But at any rate, we're doing fried calamari and eggplant. And I want to show you, this is the squid. Now a lot of people are grossed out by this. They're really a beautiful thing. These are the little fins here in the back. These are the tentacles that we're not going to use. These are the tentacles that we are going to use. I'm going to show you how to clean this. Okay. The first thing that we do is chop off the long white tentacles. That's garbage. We don't want to eat those. Okay. And this one only has one. He probably got it slammed in a door. I don't know if they have doors in the bottom of the ocean or not. Now, so this has like a little casing in here, and so what you want to do is there's little stays in there. Now that is the stomach. All of this, we're not going to eat that at all, but we are going to save the head. He's looking at me. I can't. That bothers me. But at any rate, so now you have this shell, okay? And inside here, you see this little tab? That is the backbone. It's really cartilage. We don't want to eat that either. And look at this. Isn't that something? It looks like a feather. It really is like a perfect feather. This is cartilage. And it almost feels like plastic. You don't want to eat that, but that obviously, they don't stand up straight, but it obviously keeps them together, okay, when they move. So we got rid of that guy. That goes there. Now we're going to take off these fins. We don't need them. Now obviously these must be his rudders so that he can turn left and right, okay. Alright, so now put your finger in there. Now there's also an ink sac in here. I don't know if you can see this here. This doesn't have too much, but this ink is used for dye in pasta that's black. And so I make sure that everything else is out of there. I'm going to take the skin off in a minute. Now you want to cut right behind the eyes. Okay, that's garbage. And inside is his little mouth. It's like a beak, and if you cut it right in the right place like I did, alright, that comes out. That's his mouth, that little black hole. Alright, that's garbage. We don't want that. Alright, and this we're going to save. Okay, so that's going to go there. Alright, now, what we need to do is to take off the skin. The skin comes right off. We don't want that skin. And that's what you see when you buy it frozen in the supermarket, or when you go into a restaurant. It looks white, and that's this we don't want, the skin. Alright, take a little bit of that tail off. So I'm going to do one more, show you. Okay, you got to grab, there's another little cartilage in there. You pull that, there comes the whole body, and you grab that little point, you pull on that. Sometimes it doesn't want to come out, and there it is. It's just fascinating. This fascinates me, and it feels like plastic. We want to take off his little fins. Alright, so now you have to find that eye, and then we have to get the beak. Food, by the way, these guys eat shrimp. Alright, they're eating one of their own. No, a shrimp is a crustacean. This is a mollusk. This is not a fish. Alright, they're from the mollusk family. Right, now see how easy that comes off? But you can see that it's pretty labor intensive. Now that is the ink. And it's real black. And it stains. Take that guy off. And that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to wash these up before I slice them. Okay, so the squid is cleaned. These little guys, before I had cut 2 others, so we're using 4 squid tonight. If you're going to have a dinner with this, then you probably have to do 6 to 8 if it's these size, because they're small. You take this and you cut them, about a ½ inch. Rid of that, okay? So I put this in ice water with a little lemon juice, and it has to soak for about 15 minutes. I like to do that. It makes them very cold, and the lemon juice cuts any kind of seafood smell. But this is pretty clean, and it's very clean. So we're going to put this over on the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making the 4 sauces. Alright, my butter here now is nice and melted, not too hot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a roux. I'm going to put in the flour. You want to cook the flour, and you don't want to burn the butter. This is going to be for the butter lemon sauce, or it's like a lemon cream sauce, which is one of the choices you get in many restaurants, and it gets poured over the calamari. Okay, now I'm putting in lemon juice. Let the lemon juice heat up. Now you see what happens. It makes it nice and thick. Now I'm going to put in some milk, some pepper, some salt, and then some parsley. That is good. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to let this rest. I'm going to cover it up. Okay, and then I'm going to make the next sauce. Is mayo. And I'm putting in hot sriracha sauce. It's just about that much. You don't want more. That's like a spoonful, spoon and a half, tablespoon. Okay, this is really hot. And this goes really well with both the eggplant and the squid. A little pepper in there. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little vinegar in here, and some granulated garlic. Okay, and then we want to finish it off with a little bit of sugar. Not too much. Don't want it too thick. You need to let it, when we dip in the eggplant and the calamari, we want it to have, it looks a little like Russian dressing, but it's hot. I tasted it. Okay, we're going to set this aside. Now, the next one is marinara sauce. Some people like it just like this. You can have hot, you can have medium, mild. We're going to make it medium, around medium. This is this Red Devil chili sauce. This is also good. It's not as hot as this sauce, but it's still hot. Okay, so that gives a little taste when you dip in. And you can just put a little parsley in there. I'm going to plate these all up at the end. Okay, that's that one. Now, this is the 4th sauce, and I'm using my own marinade and seasoning sauce. Okay, and this has 16 ingredients in it. We don't need too much of that. Then I'm going to add some teriyaki sauce to that. Okay, and then I'm putting in, this is molasses tomato sauce. It's very sweet. And then some honey. So this becomes a very, very sweet sauce. Okay, so that's that one. Set that aside. And I want to put in my lemon cream sauce some garlic. I only want to put about that much chopped garlic. Depends upon how much you do with the squid and the eggplant, how much you make as how much sauce you want to make. So I'm not giving exact amounts for this. Alright, now that garlic just has to simmer a little bit with it. I don't want it to be overly cooked. Just should feel little granules in there. Okay.